This is the first video in a 10-part series for working with the 10 bodies, awakening the 10 bodies. In Kundalini Yoga, we recognize that we are not just one thing. We're not just our physical body. We're not just our mind. We're actually 10 different bodies, some of them physical, some of them mental, some of them energetic. And the one that we're going to work with today is the infinite part of us, which is our soul body, the part of us that goes with us from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. So we're going to learn to connect with the soul body through this practice. This practice today is awakening the 10 bodies. So we'll work with all of the 10 bodies, and then we'll do a meditation for specifically connecting with the soul. In our daily life, we tend to be distracted. We tend to be overwhelmed or distracted from the voice of our soul. We're more worried about to-do lists or this or that. And we need to take the time and the space to listen to our soul. So that's what I hope you get from this practice today, is some time to really connect with your most infinite and intimate self, the soul body. So we're going to start by tuning in with the Adi mantra, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. That will open us up to the space of listening and connecting with the creative force, the creative flow. So bring the palms together in front of the heart. Let the elbows come out to the side. Really press the palms. Lift the heart to let the chest touch the thumbs. Eyes closed. Let's start just by connecting with the breath. So noticing the breath come in through the nostrils and feel it go to the center of the head. And on the exhale, feel your body relax. Starting to connect with the breath in this way, breathing, and not in a natural way, but just noticing the breath as it flows in through both nostrils, up to the center of the head. On the exhale, feel the whole body relax into that. There's a way where we can start to get out of our discriminatory mind and into our neutral mind, where we can start to have more of a relationship with our infinite self, coming out of the polarity, out of right and wrong, out of separation, and coming into this place of oneness. This place of oneness that's always with us, but we just get distracted from. So noticing this breath to help activate this awareness in you. In this place, we'll tune in, take a deep breath in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply. With the eyes closed, connect with your internal space. Hold the breath in. Very gently press the palms. If you know Mula Bandh, you can lift Mula Bandh and activate the navel. Bring the chin slightly in, relax the shoulders down the back while still pressing the palms. Good. Exhale through the nose. And inhale deeply. And exhale, relax your hands down. Take a few breaths here just to notice if anything shifted or changed just from that tune in, just from those first initial breaths. See if you can get out of your thinking, critical mind and just into the awareness of your human experience. Okay, let's start the practice, the physical practice, the set for awakening your 10 bodies. So you're going to come onto your back first. So come laying down on your back. Legs are going to be straight, arms are going to be straight. In a moment, we're going to lift everything up about 6 inches from the ground. So the hands are going to come up 6 inches. The toes are going to come up 6 inches. Your head's going to come up 6 inches, and you're going to look at your toes. And then you're going to start a breath of fire. So let's all start together. First, relax down. Bring your knees into your chest. Extend your arms. Reach your arms up. Let your palms face each other. Extend the legs long. Point the toes. Lift your head up with that. Look at your toes. Breath of fire. So if you can, pump that navel in and out. Belly pumping. We're starting here at the navel point. So this is definitely a challenge. It should feel like a challenge. Do your best to stay with it. It's 1 minute of your life to really strengthen your sense of self. This soul that's individuated from infinity, connect with it through your navel right now. 10 more seconds. Good, huge breath in, hold the breath in. Exhale, relax everything down. Come flat down on the ground. See if you can come right into stillness and just relax. In a moment, we're going to do a similar exercise, similar in that we're still going to be doing breath of fire. We're still going to have our head up, but now we're going to bring our knees into our chest and wrap the arms around the knees. So bend your knees, bring your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your knees, really squeeze the knees in towards the chest. Keep the legs uncrossed. Lift your head up. Try to bring your nose as deep in between your knees as you can, and then start breath of fire again. I love this set, and one of the reasons I love this set is these first opening exercises. Lifting that head up above the heart, moving the energy with this breath of fire, starting to increase the circulation, starting to increase the energy that you're feeling in your body. And then you get these little breaks in between where you get to rest and notice some of the benefits, and that new blood flow gets to go into the head. You're doing really great. You got 20 more seconds here. Try to keep that head up. Inhale. And exhale, just relax everything back flat down on the ground. Come right back flat on the ground. The space in between the postures is just as important as the postures, if not more. Starting to develop that awareness just by witnessing the effects of the practice, staying present by witnessing how you feel, what's your internal experience. Okay, bring those knees back into the chest, rock up and down the spine, come up into a seat, come into a cross-legged position. You can sit up on a cushion or a pillow, blanket, something that'll lift your hips. We're gonna come into Ego Eradicator. In Ego Eradicator, the fingertips are at the pads of the fingers, and this first segment is straight. I see so many people do this. This is what it actually is. Thumbs are pulling away from the rest of the fingers. Reach the arms up to a 60-degree angle. Pull the shoulder blades down the back. Close the eyes. Look up at the third eye center, and again, we do breath of fire, pumping the belly, the solar plexus in and out to move an even amount of breath in and out through the nose. Good, last little bit here. Inhale, bring the thumbs together over the head, reach the arms up nice and wide, spread your fingers nice and wide, reach up, 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 stretch up. Exhale, sweep the arms down to the side. Feel that space you created around yourself. Take a few breaths here. Now throughout most of the rest of this, you can use this mantra to help focus your mind. The mantra is Sat Nam, Sat Nam. So on your inhale, Sat, on your exhale, Nam, mentally vibrating that to help focus the mind. Okay, so extend both your legs out. Let your legs come nice and wide. You're going to reach up overhead, inhale, exhale over to the left leg. Come as close to your left toes as possible. Inhale up, exhale over to the right. Inhale up to center, exhale over. Keep going side to side. And once you feel like you've found your deepest stretch, you can always widen those legs a little bit more. It's easy to make this about the movement in the upper body, but see if you can get the pelvis to really move, to go up and down. The pelvis is going and moving with this movement. Let that move. 10 more seconds. Good, inhale up to center, reach up. Exhale, relax the arms down. Keep the legs spread nice and wide. Grab somewhere on your legs, okay? Could be the thighs, could be right below the knees, could be your ankles, could be your toes, okay? You're gonna find somewhere where you can still keep a relatively straight spine and grab. Inhale up to center, exhale, come straight forward. Inhale up to center, exhale, straight forward. Good. Every time you inhale up, you feel that spine grow taller, top of the head lifting up. Last few seconds here. Good. Inhale the spine up straight. And exhale, relax and bring yourself into easy pose again, coming into a cross-legged position. This time just come sitting right onto the floor. So if you have your meditation cushion or something you're sitting on top of, just put that behind you for now. Take a few breaths here just to notice the effects of those last few exercises. We're really going to start to work with the spine and open up the spine. So grab onto your shins, reach down and grab onto the shins, and we're going to inhale, bring the heart forward. Exhale, round the spine back. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, round back. The head's going to stay in the same place so the chin doesn't come up and down. Just inhale, exhale, exhale. Mentally set, nam, set, nam. Eyes closed if possible. Breathing deeply with each movement. Inhaling deeply forward, exhaling, squeezing that belly and getting all the breath out. Basically, every exercise in this set we're doing for 1 minute. So see it for that 1 minute. You can be as consistent and as rhythmic as possible. Your body's going to start to adjust to that everything is the same amount of time. And you'll notice towards the end, it'll try to get out of it. But see if you can stay with that rhythm. You got 5 more seconds. Good. Inhale up to center. Exhale, relax. And now we take this movement again, but we come into rock pose. So in rock pose, you're sitting on your heels. You're trying to get your heels to press right into your sits bones. So if you want to move the flesh out of the way so you can find that contact between your heels and your sits bones, do that. Have the hands on the thighs now, and same movement. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You can see there's a little bit of a massage if you sit right on top of those sits bones, of the nerves right underneath the sits bones. Eyes are closed. If possible, looking here at the point in between the eyebrows. With the third eye center as you breathe deeply. Mentally vibrating the mantra Sat Nam to help focus the mind if you need it. Good. Inhale up to center. Exhale, relax. Take a few breaths here. If possible, we're going to stay in this rock pose for the next several exercises. If rock pose becomes too much, especially on your knees or your heels, then come out of it and come into that cross-legged posture and sit on a cushion. Otherwise, stay here in rock pose. We're going to bring our fingers up onto the shoulders, fingers in the front, thumbs in the back, elbows at the height of the shoulders. Lift your heart up, bring your chin in. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale, set, exhale, nam. Mentally set, exhale, nam. Such a great set at opening up the whole body, the physical body, all the energetic bodies around you, and getting into the awareness of the soul by giving the body the critical mind something to focus on. You can get to connect with this infinite part of yourself. Inhale to center. Hold the breath in. Exhale, relax the arms down. The hands come down and rest on the thighs for a moment. Take a few breaths here. Again, you can stay here in rock pose or transition to easy pose if your body is done with rock pose. Hands are going to come back into that same position, that starting position, but now we're going to lift the elbows up to the ceiling and bring the wrists together on the back. So it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good, you're doing good, you got it. I know it starts to get a little bit heavier as you keep going, but you got 10 more seconds left. Inhale those elbows up one more time, and relax them down, let the hands come down. Take a few breaths. And it's one thing to do the exercise, it's another thing to start to have the awareness of what the effects of the practice are. So in these pauses in between, notice, okay, what's changed now? What's different? To build that subtle awareness. All right, we're going to interlace the fingers, and thumbs can kind of just relax by each other. The arms are going to be straight, and then you're going to inhale the arms up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Nice, deep, strong breaths. Good, keep going. We do a lot of these straight armed exercises in Kundalini Yoga. One, to get into the shoulders, to get into the nervous system, but also to get into the energy field around you. Get into the space around you. You got 10 more seconds. Inhale up one more time. And relax, exhale down. Let the hands come down. If you haven't already, transitioned into easy pose, coming into a cross-legged position instead of rock pose. And you can come sitting up on a cushion or something so that your knees can relax down and aren't up too high. We're going to really get into the shoulders. The tendency when we work in these shoulder shrugs is that the chin comes out and we kind of collapse forward. So remember that that's the tendency. So try to keep your heart lifted and keep your chin in. We're going to inhale the left shoulder up, the right shoulder stays down. As we exhale, the right shoulder comes out, the left one comes down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. It should feel really good. We're going to switch it up. Now it's the inhale is the right shoulder, exhale is the left shoulder for me. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So now when the right shoulder comes up, that's your inhale. And relax the shoulders. Okay, now we're going to do both shoulders. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Both shoulders lift up and come down. Big, strong breaths. Really squeeze them up as high as you can get them and then just let them fall. All the work is on that inhale, and then you just let the weight drop them down. Good. Inhale, squeeze those shoulders up nice and high. Squeeze them up whole. Exhale, release. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to start to take it into the neck. Again, keep that heart lifted. Inhale, turn your head over to the left. Exhale, turn your head over to the right. Inhale, head turns left. Exhale, right. Just turning the head side to side. When you find that edge for you going over to the other side, that place of strong resistance, you just tap into it. And then you turn the other way. Inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. Same movement, but change the way the breath works with this. So now the inhales to the right, the exhales to the left. Inhale to the right, exhale to the left. I'm starting to quiet the mind by connecting the physical body and the pranic body. Some other bodies will go over throughout this series. Good. Let the head come to center. Inhale here, mentally focus up the third eye center, taking your eye gaze and focusing up at the point in between the eyebrows. Hold the breath in. And very slowly exhale. Follow your breath. Notice this subtle way of experiencing yourself. Be cultivated throughout the practice. We've got one more exercise before we come into the relaxation and then our meditation. So you're gonna go ahead and let go of the cushion. You're gonna come into a squat. You're gonna come up on your toes. Your toes are lifted. Your fingers are on the ground, just beneath your shoulders, kind of like a little tent. When you inhale, you're gonna extend your hips up in the air, drop your head down, try to keep the heels lifted, and then exhale, drop your hips back down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep moving like that. Start to breathe really nice, deep breaths. You found this really resource, subtle place inside of yourself. Now we're gonna use it and move it around the body. This is a great, powerful exercise. These frog squats are a great exercise before meditation or relaxation to really help calm the mind and the body. Last 10 seconds, last little bit. How many can you get in? Do one more. And then relax, come down and relax on your back. Extend your legs long, let your arms come by your side. And just completely relax. So on your back, try not to cross anything, your ankles, your arms. Just let your arms relax by the side, palms up. If you're worried you're going to get cold, cover yourself up with a shawl or a blanket. Now we get to integrate all that work you just did through just being. Remaining relaxed on your back. Just come back to that breath that we started with. Feeling the breath go through both nostrils, go up the nostrils, and go to the center of the head. And feel the body relaxing deeper onto the floor on your exhale. Just taking a few of those breaths. Taking your hands together and rubbing the palms. And then reaching your arms up over the head and push through the heels. Do a nice big full body stretch. Reach up, push through the heels, stretch, 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 stretch. And then bring your knees in your chest and wrap your arms around your knees. Come into a tight little ball. Squeeze yourself into a tight little ball. Go ahead and release the left leg. Keep the right knee in. Bring the right knee up and over to the left side. Let your right arm reach out to the side. Turn your head over towards the right. Relax on the back. Legs relaxed. Left leg long and relaxed. Right knee coming up and over. And then switch it out. Extend extend your right leg. Bring your left knee in. Reach your left arm out to the side, look over to the left, bring the left knee up and over to the right. Take some nice deep breaths here. And then come back to center, bring both knees in, and start to rock up and down the length of your spine, and make your way into your seat for this meditation. So sitting up on a cushion or pillow, something that you can really use to sit up nice and tall. You want to have a tall spine for this. Do this practice called Giann Sudhaa Simran Kriya to connect with the soul. So you're going to bring your fingers into Giann Mudra. That's the Giann part. Fingers are index finger and thumb are touching. Rest of the fingers are straight. This helps to create wisdom. The palms are pointing out in front of us and they start at about a 45-degree angle. And then we're going to lift them up towards the height of the ears and we stop very quickly there. So it's up, up, and they stop. It's like you can kind of hear the sound of it moving up by the ears. We're going to move with the rhythm of this mantra, HUD. You're not going to chant HUD, but you're going to move. Every time you hear HUD, the hands are by the ears. The eyes aren't specified in this, so you can just close the eyes. And whatever comes up in the middle of this, whatever resistance, the shoulders start to talk to you, start to feel some resistance in the body. Just see if you can move through it. You can breathe through it. And you can come out on the other side. Good. Keep going. Remember, the movement is just from 45 up, 45 up. So you don't come all the way down. It's a smaller movement. You make that quick stop by the ears. Really good. Whatever comes up, just work through it. Know that you're bigger than it. You're stronger than it. You're more infinite than it. Whatever the resistance is holding you back from experiencing that infinite self. So let yourself move through it. Process it through the rhythm, through the sound current. Good, you're doing so great. Stay with it. This is what you've been working for this whole class, is this point in the meditation. The meditation is the most important part of our practice. The yoga just leads us to this, where we get to experience our soul, we get to connect with our infinite self. You got 1 more minute left. Really stay nice and steady for this last minute. And inhale. And exhale, relax. Just let the hands come down onto the knees. Keep the eyes closed. And just meditate in this space. With your next inhale, lift the hands up and bring them into prayer pose in front of the heart center, elbows out to the side, sit nice and tall. Connecting with our soul in the middle of our rib cage, connecting with our eternal self, and learning to live and move through our world in connection with that. With that intention, we'll chant 3 long Satnam. Sat meaning truth, that which isn't infinite, which was in the very beginning, is now, has been throughout all the ages, and will continue on. Nam, I identify with that. I recognize that. I recognize it within myself. I recognize it within the other. I recognize it within everything. There's a part of us that is eternal, that is one with everything. And close the eyes. And close with a long Sat and a short Nam 3 times. Inhale. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. And in recognition of that eternal self, bringing the thumbs up to the third eye and bowing the head to the heart. Sannam. All right, good work. We'll continue with this series. Next week will be the negative mind, which is actually not so negative. It's a good thing to have. So we'll talk about that and we'll do a practice for the negative mind. If you want to join in person, you can join us on Zoom on Sunday mornings at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And all of these classes are offered at donation. So if you want to support this, you can donate Venmo, PayPal, Cash App.